And the first topic is brought by Desiree herself. Okay, and I gotta just play this first. Right, yeah.
I was so proud to be a Black American, right? I didn't feel the need to say African American. I felt exactly how they did. I'd been to several countries in Africa and felt like, I was in, um, I went to Congo, I went to Djibouti, Rwanda, Nairobi, Kenya, South Africa. I was been in a lot of those places, and I'm going, hey, Black American, I'm proud. We've accomplished a great deal. Do they really feel like we're connected with? Until I went to Ghana.
So now the question is, Africa free for anyone? Should the US foot the bill for Black Americans to visit Africa? That is what I need y'all to put in the comments. Personally, I think Trump would love to get us all a one-way ticket to Africa. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, at this time when they talking about deporting people and getting people out of here, yeah, they would love to foot us the bill, but it's gonna be a one-way ticket. So, I do feel like, Africa. I like how the Jewish people go over to Israel and they get a stipend when they go over there and and to visit Israel. And I feel like we could have that same thing with Nigeria. And I would like to be paid. I would like for my trip to be paid for to go to Africa. What say you?
I think that every African American should be able to go to Africa and the government should give them a round trip ticket. I went to Ghana and it was amazing. I ended up,
Mm,
and now I became a resident. So it's,
really?
yes, I did. When we see as Black people how we really are by nature, we are the most resilient people. You can see who we really are. We're not violent people at all. You can see how the government, I hate to say the American government has orchestrated all this crap where they're actually in our heads. This is all I'm telling you, it's just crazy. When you go to Africa, we're the most lovingest people, we're the most kindest people, we help one another. Sure, you have some people with there, if they know that you're American, they're gonna be, trying to get American dollars. But that's all in our hustle. I could see somebody in Africa that looks just like you. I said, oh my gosh, that could be my sister. That could be, you would see. And the food, oh my God, I can't even tell you about the food. The food growing off the trees, just you could just like
Mm,
walk by, even though it's developed. They
mm-hmm.
never show us the development. And here in America, we will never see that on TV. We will never see that they have high-rise buildings. They have like luxury hotels. They have places that you go, nightclubs. And Black people, you think we like to party over here? They party in Africa. When I tell
Mm,
you party, they
mm,
party. I mean,
mm.
you can hear the music like in the streets. As a matter of fact, when I went back the third time, they had to have an ordinance to stop the music from being played like 3 or 4 days or something like that, because it was just so like people were complaining. But
Mm.
we are so loving and we're so caring. And I even told them, I said, I see how we were enslaved, because you all are just like, so if I stubbed my toe in Africa, the whole restaurant would say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And
Mm.
we're treated like queens and kings and queens. When we go over there, I'm telling you, you think celebrity over there is a whole different level. And nobody knew who I was, but they treated me as if I was like a goddess when I was over there. I mean,
Mhm.
men were jumping in the street, stopping traffic, risking their lives, stopping traffic, saying, no, you
Yeah.
go. So it was amazing. Africa's
Mark,
amazing. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Mark, I can't wait to go. I think we should all go, but when I think about them sending us to Africa, I mean, I'm with the round trip ticket, but I'm with that after they've done so many other things, because we've been disenfranchised. And a lot of us, to me, we were already here. So it's not like because that's the one thing about America that I have a hard time trusting is the narrative that they create. They want us to think that that the white man brought us here and we were incapable of coming to a land and settling the land. When we are the farmers, we go and we develop the land. We're the masons, the farmers, the this. So we would have already been here because where the sun is, our people is. So to me, it's some people definitely came through the Atlantic slave trade, but when those ships got here, some of us was already here, So,
we taught them how to build the boats. I hope you know that. We taught them how to build boats, but they're not going to tell that part of history. We were already traveling back and forth through the transatlantic. And if you, yes.
So that's what I'm talking about. We
exactly.
In fact, the transatlantic, the slave trade was already happening between Nigeria and Ghana, but it wasn't this brutal slave trade that the transatlantic slave trade with, in the Americas. It wasn't the brutal slavery that came through Portugal, those evil people over there, and all of those things. But anyway, before I get on and turn into Angela Davis, let me get Marcus's opinion on let me show the question again, and I see y'all in the comments.
I got you.
Okay.
So before we even get into it and start talking about the motherland, first, let me say thank you so much for inviting me to the Dale Show. And I just wanted to introduce myself real quick. And hello, Miss Hall, how you doing today? And my name is Marcus Head. I'm a filmmaker from Chicago, living in Atlanta, and I am working on the Ronaldo Ray documentary. For those that don't know who Ronaldo Ray, I know we're gonna get into it, but you put the clip on, but you didn't see who was on it, from Cat Williams to Lunel to Sinbad to Marshall Warfield, DC Curry, just so many people. B.B. Drake, that's going to tell this wonderful story about Ronaldo Ray. So I felt like, I just came straight in. I had to at least, give the peck on the cheek to your people just to introduce and tell everybody who I was. So I definitely wanted to say that.
And yes, I should have been in that clip, because the first movie that I did, My Big Fat Hip Hop Family, it was with Ronaldo Ray.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
That's dope. So,
yes.
So now, as far as getting back to, I've never been to Africa. We're actually going to Africa next year in the summer. And from everything I'm hearing, everyone says that going to Africa is an experience, because it's an experience of being to see your people and you everywhere you go. Because you think you somewhere when you go to Atlanta and look at Clark University, and keep in mind the AU Center, Clark, Spelman, Morehouse is not the same as it used to be 20 years ago, because everything is barricaded, surrounded, so you don't get a chance to experience that blackness. So I've heard that going to Africa, you experience a blackness to where everything is all Nubian black. And I've never heard anything negative about going to Africa. You will discover who you are. And like I said, Ms. Hall says that she went, so I can just imagine. But yeah, I think everybody needs to go to Africa to experience the roots of where we are, who we are, and to see the black businesses, to see just the black culture, the hair, the music, the food. It's just an experience I think everyone needs to see.
Let's get to the comments. Hold on. First of all, the dogs say they want to go to Africa too. Okay. Samuel says, I've never been to Africa. I heard it's a great country. It's a lot of great countries in Africa. Shawnee said, I would love to go. Kay said, LOL reparations. She said, we should all go one day. Rocky said, my passport is ready. She said he and other white Americans want us to go and not come back. She means Donald Trump when she say he. Mine too, Rocky. My passport is ready too. I would love to go. Hollywood Tactical says all Black Americans should get reparations in the form of trips to Africa, free college, free healthcare, and a minimum basic income. Listen, in addition to the income we making already, okay, because we've definitely been disenfranchised, but there are some ways that we do get money in this country. Child, don't get me started. Okay, let me tell you something. Don't wake up. Don't wake her up. Don't wake her up. I believe get away from the capitalism. Rocky says, I just got back from Cape Town and it was beautiful. Ooh, African food is something that I enjoy. Now, that's what I want to go to Senegal for. because honey, when I was in New York, these Senegalese people, their food was insane. Like that was the best food I ever tasted. Let's all go to Africa, especially Cape Town. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Miss Hall. Hi, Marcus. I can't wait to see your movie. Me too. Hi, Miss Hall. Actress Lupita Nyong'o is from Africa, from a different country she's from. Guys, before we move on, I just want to say this. If you just tuned in, you're watching The Doll Show. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, y'all, please, y'all, hold on. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, not right now, right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, so you can get all the notifications. You can be notified when we go live, which is each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And guys, I always got the cool guests, like my guest tonight, which is